Such a pleasure to have you guys on India Today. I watched the Adams Project, and I must say that it was quite a exciting watch. Rather a very different film after a long time. First, I want to know. Let's start off with Jennifer. What is it about this project that excited you?
Oh gosh, I loved the story. I loved just the basic idea. I loved everyone involved, from Shawn Levy, who is a director that I've wanted to work with for a really long time. We've been pals for a while. And Ryan Reynolds, the same. I mean, I've always wanted to play his mom, but then also getting to work again with Mark was a total, just such an absolute bonus. And the script was amazing. I mean, there was a no-brainer. It was no way that I wasn't going to do it.
And Mark, what about you? I watched the movie. It's all about time travel, but I also realized that it's a lot about the nuances of going back in time and sorting out a lot of emotional baggage. So in that sense, it's very layered. It's not just a sci-fi fiction. Is that what really drew you towards the script and this entire project?
Yeah, I mean, and the people who are in it. And, you know, I told my kids it was kind of an homage to them. You know, the one thing, probably the most precious thing, is time. And we probably don't see it that way until it's gone. And when you have kids and you're working all the time and you have to be away a lot, you sort of one day go, wow, I missed a lot. And it was that part of it that really moved me, and I really connected to personally.
Jennifer, what about you? Because, you know, Adam Reed, the character that he plays, who is the son, Ryan Reynolds, I beg your pardon, you know, he has moments where his grown-up self wants to go back in time and undo all the emotional baggage, but that's more towards his father, which is being played by Mark, not more towards the mother. So in terms of characterization, how would you portray your character in Adam's project?
I would say this is a woman who recently lost her husband in a tragic accident, and her son is really angry, and she's trying to just do the best she can. She's trying to figure out the method that her husband used to pay the bills. She's trying to take care of a child who keeps getting in trouble over and over again. And the gift of the film is that her son, as an adult, comes back to visit her and heal some of her wounds in the present moment. And so she can go forward from, you know, I imagine that when the movie's over, she gets to go forward in life knowing something without even knowing that it was her son, just knowing something that it's all going to be okay and that she's doing a good job.
But that's a very interesting observation. Mark, what about Adam's character is such that has got him estranged from his father? Because somewhere that part of communication did not really come through in that film.
I think a lot of it is the absence of him early on, and then, you know, the way a child perceives their life, even amidst a tragedy like losing your father early on, and the sort of distortions that we put on the past. And I think, you know, when he goes back in time and he really sees who his father is as an adult, he sees him in a different way, and sees him more as a human being. And it's really that step of, you know, updating our memories through the filter of our adult experiences. I mean, that's what real healing is for the past, is updating those memories to and look at the past through your adult eyes and your adult experience and your adult understanding of other people. And I think that's what happens to the two of them.
So when you as a father see your son come back in a different time zone, say you'll jump from 2050 to, I remember, 2022, and then it goes back more in time, the time that you were alive. As a character, how did you prepare yourself to come in touch with your son, not wanting to know that you're going to die in the next couple of years?
How did I prepare myself? Um,
Any kind of real
well,
life experience that really you got inspired from to prepare yourself for that character,
yeah,
for that moment?
yes. I mean, I have teenage kids that are, looking at the past in a certain way now, and questioning the past, and putting that in within their story of who they are. And that's an important part of being a teen, I think. And so coming to terms with that, and the realities of that, that are different from who you are when you're a child, was something that I was on my mind quite a bit while we were making it and preparing for it.
Right. And Jennifer, what in your opinion is the larger message that is going out through this particular film outside of the entertaining sci-fi aspect of it? Would you say that there is a certain message going out to all the viewers watching the Adam Project?
I think that the fun of it is that there is all of this incredible humor and action and love story that is fun enough on its own. But what makes it a really special film is that Shawn and Ryan and Jonathan Tropper really found a way to put this message in the middle of it, which is that love transcends time, love transcends anything, and that the center of that, while we focus so much on romantic love, is really parental love, the love between a parent and a child.
That's a very beautiful observation, Jennifer. We just have
Yes.
a couple of seconds left to wind up this interview. I've been getting those pings saying, please wind up. But before I leave you, and we're talking at a time when the entire world at the moment is staring at a lot of distress, some words coming out from you on what is happening in Ukraine right now to stand in solidarity with the victims.
Just, we're here for the Ukrainian people. I mean, and who would have ever thought that Putin would unite the world? But he's done it. And the Ukrainian people have just shown such bravery and solidity of character, and a beautiful coming together for their people and their freedom. And
It really is inspiring. It's inspiring to watch them stand up, and I think it's inspired the whole world, like Mark said, to come together and have their backs, and we join them.
it's amazing.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Both of you, thank you so much for taking the time out and talking to India Today. Mark, Jennifer, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wonderful interview.